Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So today I was taking a walkabout in my garden and the snow is mostly melted and a lot of the ground is exposed now, and I actually was really curious to go check out my hellebores and see if there's any new growth, any blooms on it, because those are going to be the earliest flowering plants in my garden. So I now can see all the leaves, like my autumn brilliance ferns are also, they were all buried under the snow, but they are back up now from the drowning snow. But here are my hellebores. I mean, the old leaves are looking very tattered, so I need to come out here and trim them. But I wanted to check and see if there is new growth, and yes, there is new growth. Oh my goodness, I am super excited. I see lots of new shoots coming from the base of the plant, which is very exciting. I have a lot of leaves, as you can see, left on the ground. Here is another hellebore with lots of new growth coming from the base. So this is super exciting. For those of you who don't know what this plant is, this is a hellebore. It's also called a Lenten rose. So this is a really strong, hardy plant for your shade garden. I find this, the leaves are just beautiful. They stay evergreen in my zone, and they are just beautiful thick leaves, and they are the best thing about this plant is that it blooms in the shade, and it is one of the earliest blooming perennials that you can plant in your garden. And not just shade garden. I mean, even if you were to plant this in part sun, full sun with a little bit of protection, they would still do beautiful. But they are often planted in the woodland shade garden because they like those shadier spots, and they like to be part of those woodland kind of soil conditions. So I have a bunch of these hellebores planted in my garden. They are pretty young. They are only about a year or 2 years old, so they aren't very prolific in my garden yet. But I am very excited to have them in my woodland garden, because if you have a lot of trees, it's really hard to grow things under roots and where the soil can get very dry. But I find that these are quite a bit drought tolerant, and they do well in these conditions, in all types of soil conditions. So I love hellebores, and I've planted a bunch of them, and it's really exciting to see them. And they will bloom for people right up from December until I think April or May. So they are one of the earliest blooming perennials. So what they're going to do is they're going to actually shoot out flower stalks from the base, and then they're going to develop new leaves. So what I can do is I can come out and cut these old leaves off, the tattered leaves off, and so that the plant is kind of pushing its energy on developing those flower shoots. So I'm going to do that, remove some of these old leaves. But I wanted to come out here, and I was joyful to see signs of life on these plants, and it just gives me hope that in the next few weeks I will see some movement. Like this one is just starting. It has a little tiny shoot, and as I said, these plants are pretty young in my garden, so they are not going to be prolific in terms of blooming, but I'll be happy if I see some blooms on these plants. So it's really exciting to see. This one is an Ivory Prince hellebore, and this one has been in my garden for 2 years. So I can see already that this is doing much better than the other ones because it's a little bit more established and it's happy here. So I'm excited. I love, and they all come in different sizes in terms of heights, and even the leaves have different texture. So this one has a really pretty leaf. So this one is putting out its flowers, and they also flower for a really long time. So the flowers stay on the plant for a few months, at least a couple of months, like 8 weeks to 10 weeks. So they are really good early spring plants, and I love them. And I wanted to walk around and show you what my hellebores were doing. I'm checking them with you for the first time, so it's really exciting. And these are some really baby ones that I put here, and I don't expect too much from this year, but they are still looking good, and I can see a very tiny bud on this one. So I'm not sure how much they are gonna bloom, but they are coming back to life, and they are starting to do something. And here is Ollie. He's found his little Christmas collar here, and he was chewing it, and I put it on him, so he is ready for spring, but he's also not letting go of the holidays and the Christmas. So he's found this and he's wearing it today. So we are having a little bit of fun in the garden today because it's really nice weather, it's comfortable, it's nice day to walk around and check on the plants, and I am super excited. I have some more Hellebores in this middle garden here as well, and I think they are waking up as well. So super excited. Let's go check these out. So this one here, yes, this is waking up as well, and I can see new flowers and buds. Oh my god, this is so exciting. Oh my god, that's gorgeous. Look at this one. So awesome. I can't tell you the variety names that I have because I have several, and I didn't keep track of what I have. So they are going to be in all sorts of colors and types of blooms. So when they bloom, I will share with you what they look like and show you what these look like. So that's it. I just wanted to do a quick walkabout in my garden and show you and talk to you a little bit about Hellebores. And you might find these beautiful plants earlier in your garden centers, and you can plant them as soon as you can work the ground and enjoy some Hellebores in your own garden. So I just wanted to share this beautiful plant with you. I hope whoever is joining me is having a fabulous day. And if you aren't subscribed to my channel, do hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up to see more videos like this from me. And I am excited to share my garden with you this season and talk to you more about the plants that I have. And with that, I want to wish everyone a fabulous day. Thank you, and I'll catch you in my next video.